All right, Tim, Paul, Kevin, and I are very lucky to have traveled coast to coast to coast, corner to corner of Canada. And it's usually places where people don't go, which means there's no cell service, which is amazing. But it also means when you're out there, it's hard to know where you're at, what you're doing. So one of my favorite features of Huntstand has been the offline map. Before we get here, ask them for a GPS coordinate and download, a 30-mile area of where we're gonna be. So can you speak to that, the abilities that has and why that's such a beneficial thing?
Yeah, it's a super quick thing to do, and it's something that I suggest people do as part of your pre-trip packing. It'll take just a minute to do, but go to the area on your Huntstand map and then select the size of area that you think you're gonna be in, and be generous with it because it doesn't take up very much space on your phone. And hit download, and then you'll have a good satellite map for that area regardless of your service. And so all your map objects, all your tracks, all that stuff will overlay on top of it, so you and I can come back to camp and compare notes and share our waypoints. And it's really a simple thing to do, but the safety factor of being able to communicate and knowing where you are, that's huge. And then when you get back to cell service, all your stuff will sync back to your account. So any waypoints you drop, any tracks that you made, all that stuff's gonna
loads back in and permanently. And the part I think I love about it, technology blows my mind, but you may not have cell service, but the GPS coordinate of the phone is working. So over the downloaded map, it's still tracking me on my live movements. And when I'm in my tree hunting, I know where you are safety-wise. And like I can come out of the camp, and I may not have weather service, but I can say the wind's coming out of the west, look at the 10 spots I've been working on and setting cameras and tree stands up, and be like, this one's gonna be not good today, that I wouldn't have that advantage otherwise.
And then the other kind of component that maybe people don't know about with Huntstand is that if you have a stealth cam or a muddy camera that's a cell-based camera, you can connect your Command Pro app account within Huntstand, and you can integrate all your command cameras into your Huntstand maps. So that'll allow you to see where all your cell cams are, tap on it, and it'll give you a gallery view of what the latest activity on your cameras is. So even when we're up here, we jump on Wi-Fi real quick and I can hop on and see velvet growing bucks back home.
That's amazing.
It's pretty neat. And then the other thing is, it's important to keep your Huntstand updated because we're always iterating new features. One of the newest things that we're really excited about are 3D maps. So before you come to a new area, you can kind of get the lay of the land with your e-scouting and kind of see how things lay out with your 3D maps and kind of fly through them. It's a really neat layer.
There might be a lot of people that hear this and think, you know what, this didn't exist before, I don't need this, old school is still the way to go. That's fine, and it is.
Sure.
But being old school guys coming from 30 years ago whitetail hunting with old bows and old systems and no trail
I
cameras.
would have killed for something like
died
this
for this
back then.
I mean, these are features that just help us be better hunters, and and it's fun.
There's never a replacement for the human mind when it comes to woodsmanship and skills and getting in there after the animal that you're after. But if you can augment that, why not?
And if you enjoy studying the game, the land, the topography, this is really a feature that's phenomenal.
Yeah, I didn't want to come up here and be completely unaware of what was around in terms of the topography and geology, so I had at least a sense for where we were going to be because of the e-scouting.
Amazing.
So be sure you're always updating your Huntstand.
All right, well, I'm making me a phone guy here.